Okay, I got to work on this safe.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be good.
That is a pass with a 75 under 80.
Woohoo!
It is not enough to get into the safe.
Turns out I only know how to do tumbler locks.
Yeah, this is a surprisingly you have enough expertise in this area to know that this is a surprisingly high level safe for a small family business.
Well, folks, this is the real thing.
Question: Are the safe characters? Are they?
They're numbers.
They're numbers.
It's not one of those
numerals.
Chinese luck.
Excellent.
We don't make everything in Chinese versions.
Okay, so what that means, this happens often. Let's look around for a little sticky note that has the numbers to the safe.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So there are piles of sticky notes that are all over the desk, but they're almost all written in Chinese
Wouldn't they
characters.
just written it in Chinese, like the numbers in Chinese?
I would expect them to be in Arabic numerals, just because the safe is in Arabic numerals.
Well, that's what, like,
Maybe.
don't most places just use Arabic numerals for
that might be
everything?
their way of
That
doing
seems,
really.
it, though.
that seems kind of irresponsible to write the safe number on
You'd think
sticky
so,
note.
I
but
think so, but I'm sure at least half.
I've played a lot of video games.
So there are some numbers on some pieces of paper. I will take it for granted that in your group of 7 party members, that at least 1 or 2 of you have played some mahjong, so you recognize the character set for numbers. So you can say, oh, look, these are numbers. But it seems like none of them are actually like characters. Or, like
Okay.
most of them, you begin as you're looking at slips, you're starting to notice that they're almost all calendar dates. You know, like either
okay.
date of birth or like body showing up, and then Chinese characters, so you don't know what they otherwise.
It was worth a shot. But I don't know. This is a safe. What are the odds of
After looking for a
the
little
key
bit,
thing?
both Robbie and Hale kind of get the sense that, yeah, for if this safe is that secure for a place like this, it's probably secure enough that they wouldn't also just write the number on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
this is
whoever-
also like suspiciously secure.
Yeah, whatever they're
That's it.
storing in here, they care about more than just like a bunch of papers or like the secret skull bones of like bodies they've stolen or something.
Yeah, so this is probably more than even they're cooking the books then, right? Like, this is like...
It's hard to say. Like they might. It might be if they were cooking the books, or if this was a front for like the mob laundering money or something. That level of security.
Okay.
Did they have like
Either
a
blow it up with
cashier
a
or like a
tiny
cash
pineapple.
register up front? Like, does it look like they keep the money in the safe, or that they keep something more important than the money in the safe?
They're
You
well, you guys
cash
haven't
it if
gone
you
to
don't
look
want.
in the main hall yet, but
thank
in this room at least, there's no cash register.
All right.
Do we think there's going to be anything
people
else
pay with cards
here
somehow.
in terms of clues? Like
I
know-
say we check the main room with the big windows.
Yeah,
Wanna
I
give
think
it a
we got
shot?
We've already looked around here.
Let's just do a quick look around.
I check.
I
mean, we'll have to be
want people
careful,
to
but
see us.
wait, I check. Like I go to where the front door would maybe be, which we couldn't go through the front door,
Sure.
and I just check around the floor.
All right.
I want to see if like there's like something weird on the floor that's maybe dirty or something around the entranceway.
It seems fine. You're the first one there, so now you're looking out into the street, and there seems to be a guy on the other side of the street looking. He's like some random Chinese dude. And he's like, huh. And he sees you looking at him, and he kind of like casually walks off.
I also just walk back.
Right.
I'm supposed to be here. Act like you're supposed to be here.
In the dark, after
Okay.
hours in a Chinese funeral home.
How did he even see you?
I'm supposed to be here. I don't care.
All right.
The cleaning service.
Why not?
Okay.
Kind of well dressed for a cleaner.
So what is in that? I take pride in my job.
Okay, so the front room is
I just want to peek in. I don't want to like walk through the.
Oh, okay.
windows, yeah.
So you see Gene over by the door. He's like looking
okay.
around, and you see him looking out the glass window and stuff like that. And now you're looking from the inside. So there's like big peaceful river, and then like Chinese characters, and then it's basically 2 rows of like folding out chairs. It looks like they're made of wood,
Okay.
and it looks like they're set up for like if there's a funeral here. So, middle aisle. From where you're peeking out, you can see that you're basically looking out from behind a screen. So like the door opens up, and like this is the front of the screen, and you can see like through the scroll work in the wood through there, and you can pretty much tell that in front of the screen would be where a coffin would go if there was a viewing. And there's these flowers and things like that. And now that you're looking carefully, and you can definitely see this, is a 2-foot by 3-foot portrait of the old Chinese man that's in the back in the coffin. There's a black and white portrait, and there's like flowers and like wreaths hanging around it and whatnot.
We should probably get out of here. They're set up for this man's funeral.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna learn anything new.
There's nothing else in the room besides that portrait and all that that I can
We
see.
should have put the statue.
From where you are at the door, not anything more specific.
Well, we've done yet another thing to incriminate ourselves. Good going, team.
It's not too
The
bad.
body never even
it's-
arrived
it's-
here, so I don't think they're implicated in this at all.
Yeah.
Well,
And
they didn't record it, but that safe has me suspicious. And it's not like I would say they're implicated just by being the.
I look
target
up. Is there
destination.
just security cameras in the corners?
No, it's surprisingly insecure, it would seem. It's almost shocking how Miles was not able to get in the front door and that there's a high security safe, because this place looks otherwise poorly secured.
I'm gonna.
As if
do
they're
they-
like, who
do
robs
they-
a funeral home?
Yeah.
Do they want us to be here?
I don't
Somebody,
know.
I feel like somebody wants us to be here.
I'm gonna walk
Alright.
out into that main room.
What do you mean,
And look,
who?
are there any other doors leading out of
Who?
there?
No.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's get out of here. So we're no longer at the crime scene, and then reconvene
Yeah.
and figure out next step.
Yeah, we locked the door behind us.
Okay.
I'll make a point of
Well-
putting some gloves on from a medical bag
Sure.
and sliding the altar back into place.
Okay. So this is after you moved it the
You've
first
already
time.
touched it.
Like,
Yeah,
right, like,
yeah.
You guys are great.
I wipe it
You
down.
can wipe it down.
Wipe it down.
I don't touch
It's now
anything.
it is now
You would done that if you
surprisingly
wanted to.
much more clean than it was before. So
That's very suspicious.
Fine. They're gonna know somebody was in here. They just don't know who.
yeah, so it's much more clean now. You also realize that there's absolutely no way you can put all the post-it notes back where they were, because post-it notes are terrible, and it turns out some are sticky and some are barely hanging on, and when you were looking around at them, they're just all messed up now.
We just have to
Leave a
hope
note that
that we.
says, "Do you know where the boy is?"
We just have to hope that we put them all back.
Yeah, we're gonna try and
Cleanly.
put them back.
No. We just hope that they don't have a photographic memory.
What,
I don't know anybody who can put a bunch of post-it notes on a desk. And be
What is
like,
it? What is it that you guys got? Probable cause. Probable cause.
Yeah, probable cause.
Yeah, there's no reason anyone would break in here.
Yo,
Especially
yo,
now that
police.
I'm not gonna take it.
Yo, police. You got probable cause. We were meant to be
I
here.
don't think that's how it works.
Well, ask him. I don't know.
I don't think that's how it
They
works.
watch a lot of procedurals.
I'm not sure how.
They've watched all the seasons of Law and Order. They know all the words.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way back out into the alley.
All right. Oh, it stinks out here.
Yeah, Tony knows a surprisingly little amount about.
Okay.
Wait, do I? Oh, I actually have a pretty decent amount.
So the last
Yeah, because
place,
he trained in law.
the last place we knew the artifact was at your house, right?
Basically, what it is that like
And they didn't even know it was there.
the house got shut up. We left. Sometime after we left is when they probably took it. And then it was only until we were at the library that they notified us that it was stolen. And then, well, actually,
After they
no.
documented
The
everything.
first thing was that the voicemail from my lawyer said that it was the house was broken into, and that the only thing that was taken was that. And then they admitted that they had taken it. So I assume that basically, they got us out of the house, or they tried to kill us, but they needed to get the statue, so they just got it. So
They were definitely trying to kill you. I was
yeah,
like,
but also getting the statue was also part of the plan.
It's weird.
Whether killing us was the first and most important part, I don't know.
Why would they try to kill you? Like, why not just break in and take the statue?
It seemed that if they were going to try and kill you, they wouldn't have just driven off after shooting up the house.
Yeah, that's sloppy work.
I don't know if it's sloppy work or we just got lucky.
They wanted to scare them out of the house. Either they kill them or they scared them out of the house.
I think we just got
In
lucky.
either case, yeah.
No, but
we
that draws
should
so
make a
much
luck roll.
attention. Why would you draw that much attention to
Gee.
something?
Oh, you passed.
I fail
Oh, yeah.
72 out of 70.
Ooh, ouch.
You failed your luck check.
Oh, someone's not lucky.
Dun, dun,
DED dead.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
As you're leaving, you feel a sharp pain in your left eye.
Ah!
like a migraine moment.
Oh, fuck. Oh. Okay, maybe I should have gone to the hospital. Shit.
Are you okay, Gene? What's going on?
I'm out in the.
I think I'm getting a migraine.
Is everything all right in there? What's going on?
Everyone should make an idea check.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Even Jim.
Oh,
Yeah, I get it.
Oh my
passed.
gosh! I fail.
16 under
Oh,
60.
I passed.
Where's my
Gotta pass one of these.
51 under 80.
59?
59 under 85.
Wow,
65 under 75.
Okay, so
Or, no, 36. I don't
Gene
know. I can't.
gets a 56 out of 75,
Right,
but Tony
36.
failed with a 97
Not 65.
out of 85.
So
65 is your number.
Kyle is the first one to
95.
think and notice that it seems like that
I mean, 59.
he had the trigger for his jolt of pain as he walked past the safe. And when he brings this up, everyone realizes, oh yeah, it did just happen as he just walked past the safe.
There's something in that safe.
Can the safe be taken? Can it be pulled
It is in
out?
the wall.
It's
It is in the wall.
Wait a
But
second.
you haven't tried blowing it out of the wall. You were just looking at it and you couldn't get in.
Guys, we
hold on.
haven't tried blowing it out of the wall.
Grenade!
If they have
Don't
the
touch this one.
how big is the statue? The one that we're looking for.
Oh, the one that you're looking for?
Yeah.
It's about 9-10 inches.
Something
Yeah,
that could fit
it can
into
fit
a
in there.
safe.
Oh yeah.
If
not very
they
big.
were trying to take the body, where do you think they would route it to? Where
Route.
the statue is.
But the body never made it here.
No, those are two different groups. One group has the body, the
Yeah,
other group
I
has
look
the
at the safe.
statue.
Gene looks
Yeah,
at the
those are
safe.
two different groups.
Okay, so
Yeah,
now you move the tableau aside again, and now you're looking at.
Yeah.
Gene, use your eye.
Yeah, use your eye.
Yeah, use the eye.
What am I saying?
What do you mean use my eye?
Like,
Yeah,
close the other
makes
eye.
sense.
and see
Look at it really
What you
hard.
can see. Maybe you can see something in the safe.
Okay,
Try-
sure.
try
I'm,
whatever you
I'm
can.
trying it out. Okay.
Roll Michaels.
6%
Where's,
chance.
where's my mythos? I wrote it.
Most people never use it.
I have 5.
Are you just at 5 now?
You gave me 5.
Oh, that was what you. Yep.
Yeah, you start with 0.
I
66. You feel a surge of something, but you can't seem to tap into it. But something is clearly happening or wants to happen.
You guys, so I feel like okay, I know you guys tried the safe and it didn't work, but you should keep trying the safe.
What else can we do? The combination's not here.
Do you have? I mean, can you?
Hale has a
Watson
grenade.
can't do it.
He does.
It's like-
I mean, I have a grenade.
Grenade.
We're not, I don't know if
We're not.
about to.
We're not
we're
using
not-
a grenade.
We'll fucking burn down Chinatown.
I don't know how to pick locks. I've never picked a lock.
The safe is built into the wall, right? We can't
Yeah.
remove it. Okay.
Listen, can you
Could
give me a hint, like one number, anything?
Do you have a silencer on your gun? Hale?
Okay. Do
I
I got a
do.
number?
Do.
Oh,
That makes
Roll
it less
Michaels.
powerful.
76.
no. Just why? But you can feel like you're exacerbating your headache.
Maybe I'm just having a headache, and this has nothing to do with safe.
Well, Miles, you want to give it another shot?
I mean, can I?
guess?
I've already failed once.
I don't know.
Hey, Louisa, do you know anything about picking locks?
She's like, what are we even doing here, guys?
You feel like as soon as you look at her that she's lost in your eye.
All right.
I'm sorry, I'm a taken man. Just well, do you know anything about picking locks?
Sound of the flute echoes in the distance.
No. Why would you think I would know how to do something like that?
Well, I've been asking you all day about different stuff,
What?
like
Wait,
whether
what?
you know how to. Do you know how to do you know how to do this? Do you know how to do this? Do you know anything about dead bodies? You know about sand?
Wait, where's it? There's a dead body? Where?
We're in a funeral home.
funeral.
There's probably a bunch of dead bodies here. The whole place is built around dead bodies.
Wait, this place is built of dead bodies?
We're looking for a dead body.
That was such poor phrasing.
I ain't got
Alright.
time to paraphrase.
Okay. Crazy idea.
Oh goodness.
Could I
Sit down the funeral.
Could I
He's having a hard time.
could I form a psychological profile of the owner of the safe
Oh, fuck
to
off.
try to predict
off.
the number to open the safe.
No.
Just a simple yes or no. I'll be fine with a no.
What skill are you using?
Psychology.
You could roll an 01. Let's see what happens.
Every psych student
Well, I got
right here.
24 under 70.
Your attempt to do it makes you feel like this is the dumbest thing ever. It must have been something you saw in a bad CSI episode where they said that the terminal velocity was 9.8 meters per second
So
squared.
I saw it in Sherlock.
I watched that
CSI.
episode. That was a good episode.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Their tea saucer is turned 90 degrees to the left.
The general
Maybe
is
if I
facing the
arrange-
opposite
the
direction,
general
clearly.
No, it
That
was,
made
it was,
sense.
it was
Maybe if I
something.
arrange these dead flies. on
Okay, it
the
was
couch.
something really dumb
So-
where you like sat
like
down in
the
the chair
incense.
and there was like some portrait of a PM
Oh, it was
nearby. and
Do
it
you
was like,
guys?
okay.
Do you guys want to just take the save with you?
we can't take
We
it out of the
can't,
wall.
it's
It's a
built
wall
into the
safe.
wall.
We would be blowing it up to take it with us.
For all you know, it's just a safe door that doesn't even have a safety behind it. I mean, it's just
I,
in the
I
wall.
dial in the date of the Chinese New Year this year.
Sure.
Not this one. Okay. You gotta try everything.
You know the Chinese New Year
Alright.
changes every year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I said
On
this
the
year.
other side
I
of
have
the wall.
an idea.
It's
Okay.
outside.
Of this wall?
Yeah, on the other side of the safe wall. What is it?
It would be whatever is like next to it in the building. Like you don't actually know because the building is like
okay.
this. This is the front entrance, the back entrance. This is on the side wall.
Okay.
Is the floor
we-
Is the floor just solid wood? Like
Well,
beneath
it's
it?
wood where you're standing. You don't know what's under it.
Because there's the wall.
In
No.
in the back room, this is a funeral home, so they have embalming fluids and other chemicals.
Yes.
Right? I go into the back room. I look at the chemicals with my extensive knowledge of chemistry and am able to mix together
There's
some chemicals to create an acid strong enough to eat away at the safe.
No.
It's worth a shot.
Turns out embalming fluids are almost exactly the opposite of that kind of product.
Yeah,
We
you
could-
can embalm the safe.
We could take a huge risk and send a message to Rivercarp and say, we're very close to the body, but we need to get into this safe at such and such location.
And then
That might be what we need at this point.
It's a huge risk, right?
It is a huge
It
risk.
could be just giving our game away.
But
I'm just trying
Yeah,
to...
because
Are we-
what if they're
are we
like,
helping
that's where
Rivercop, or
we're
are we
keeping
helping this other
the
person?
statue.
Well, then they
We're
come
coming to
they
kill
come and
you.
deal with us.
So what if
No,
alright,
wait there, and then they just blow the place up.
Rivercop didn't give me this eye.
what if we tell Rivercarp
No,
we need
the bag lady did.
the statue?
Shouldn't we
to
be
get the
helping
boy?
Bag Lady?
Was it a good thing or a bad thing?
But that's only if the statue's...
I don't want to keep the eye like
Plus, he's
this.
not going to buy that.
Yeah. Well, but that's true.
Wait, are you offering the eye to another person?
No. What I'm saying is, I'm like talking this through, and I'm like, the Rivercart people didn't give me this eye.
Hale, you
But-
should make a sanity check.
Is it gonna switch?
Yes, I fail. 61
Fuck
over
off.
39.
Take my eye.
You are so upset because that is your eye. You don't understand why he took it from you. That was supposed to be your eye. You were the chosen one. That eye was supposed to be yours. And this like old fat Italian guy has taken it from you.
Look,
I am.
It should be yours.
whoa, Gene. The bag lady just spoke to me. That eye was not meant for you.
Okay.
It was meant for me.
Okay. Well, she's got to do something about that. What do you want me to do about that?
Well, I think we should go to the hospital and at least check it out if it's causing you pain.
We were just at the hospital.
Yeah, and we didn't get you checked out like we were going to.
I thought we were here to get the statue and the body.
We were here to get the body, or at least find out what happened to it. If we
could have
can't
been
deal
in.
with this safe now, we might just have to shelve it. But the next step for following the trail of the body.
She talked to you. What did she say? She's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to give it to him, but I can't give it to you." What is she?
No, she said to meet with her again.
All right, look, we can't
Where
get
does
But
she-
I don't know how, of course. They never tell us everything.
we can't get into the safe. We're getting nowhere. We need to get out of here before somebody comes.
With an idea.
So we're not going to use a grenade.
No.
If we had a welder's torch.
I succeed with a 66 under 8.
So while you guys are caught up in this, and you were like attempting to open the safe, and there's an argument, and the Hale suddenly says, "Wait, that's my eye," and you're like, "Wait, is the crone talking to you or whatever, you hear Robbie go, "Hey, check this out." And it turns out Robbie thought, "Hey, we should look in these two body storage refrigerators to see if there's anything in them."
Oh.
Yeah.
And so she opens them
Refrigerators.
and she says, "Hey, come check this out." And
I
what
didn't
you
even realize
found
that
is
was one
that
of those.
one of them is empty, but the other one has a hospital dressing gown on it.
Oh.
My son?
Like it climbed out.
Like it.
Here. Is there
No,
anything
like
in the
he
pockets?
teleported out without his gown.
Although,
Just laying
Wait,
there.
no,
Well, you just see a dressing
Yeah.
gown. We haven't looked at the whole body.
Well, there's
You pull it
was
out.
he
Wait,
naked
wait,
when,
sorry.
when he
Yeah,
addressed
pull
us?
it out to get a look at
Okay,
it.
is it a thing that you can pull out?
Oh yeah, this
okay.
little slab
Pull
thing.
out
It is
the
a little
thing.
metal thing.
Check the pockets.
It doesn't have pockets.
Doesn't have
No,
pockets.
it's just a piece of fabric.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Was-
is there a
was
body
his-
that'd be awesome.
No.
attached to this gown?
No, it was just a gown.
Yeah, it's just a typical
perfect.
hospital
What,
dressing gown.
what is the wall?
But it's not the boy's body.
No,
It's
there's
not
no
body,
body.
it's just a dressing
Oh,
gown.
it's just the
what,
dressing gown.
what is the wall around the safe made out of?
It looks like this kind of stuff.
Okay. Never mind then.
Drywall?
Drywall?
Oh.
Ish.
Was Peter's son, was Kyle's son, like, naked when he showed up to us?
No, he was
No.
dressed up, like in a normal outfit.
Oh.
Like he looked like what
I can't see.
It's probably jeans,
Hey,
t-shirt, and a
he-
sweater.
yeah, he,
Oh, wait,
he
so
looked like
that's-
what Kyle remembered his son looked
Yeah.
like in normal life.
Okay, so he wasn't even wearing the hospital gown that he would have been wearing
No,
in the
he wasn't.
hospital.
No, he wasn't.
Okay. That's not gonna work either.
So it must have been an
Put it in my
apparition then.
purse.
At least
take
that
the
seems
dressing gown?
likely.
Ooh, okay. You stuff it in with the sand.
Yeah.
It turns out it's surprisingly flimsy.
Perfect.
Like you're reminded once again how hospital dressing gowns are just designed to embarrass people.
Okay.
This point. Does it look like if I found a hammer and started to beat at the drywall around it, that I could like?
You think that would be the case, especially
Yeah.
considering that drywall and buildings are usually poorly constructed.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Well,
they're-
so a safe like this is going to be bolted into the frame of the
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
You think?
Suppose.
Probably.
might
You
think.
never know, though. They might just be lazy safe builders.
They're lazy about everything else, apparently.
Guys,
Except for the
I
safe.
say we come back with the adequate equipment to either break into the safe or
Yeah.
rip it out of the wall.
I agree. I agree.
Oh, damn.
If we're really committed to trying to get what's inside.
To the
think that's
hardware
fair.
I
store.
think that makes sense to me.
The
Is it the middle of the night right now?
It's like
It's like
8 o'clock.
7:45.
Yeah.
To the Home Depot.
Would Home Depot still be open?
Yes, Home Depot doesn't
Nice.
This is gonna be
until 9:30.
the most. It's gonna be 2 cops. A
Dude,
meat.
this
a
is
doctor,
so
Three
Breaking
cops.
Bad.
to
then.
go in there.
cops.
Just
Three
one
cops.
person.
Wait, stand
one
by. Wait,
person.
what are you trying to get at the Home
You're
Depot?
gonna buy a whole bunch of
A
safe
drill.
cracking gear and be
Blowtorch.
checking out.
No, just like a bunch of
drill.
like demolition, like
Or-
yeah,
You have a
like
grenade!
a pickaxe. No, like a pickaxe.
No, we
Like
need,
a-
we
yeah.
need a welding torch. Like a serious...
Sure, that'd be good too.
Yeah.
I
A
was thinking a drill or a saw.
like some way to sever the bolt connection to the frame of the house if there would be such a thing.
Electric saw.
We should assume there is.
Could I just
I just don't think
eyeball
we're gonna
how
have enough
heavy
time
this
feasibly to
safe
do
would
that.
be? Would it be like a ton?
It would not be it's not that big, right? It's only like
Okay.
about a foot and a half, like square, and it's really hard to say because it depends on like how it's built and how far deep it goes. You figure it can only be so deep because like the wall is only so thick, right?
Unless it
So-
just opens onto the board.
And enough
Okay.
that 6 men and 2 women could carry it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it would be super awkward because it would be not big enough for so many of you to get your hands on it. But probably
Listen, if we're going to
Between
Home
two
Depot, we can
people,
get a
you know,
dolly or
yeah,
something.
one person could probably not easily pick it up because it would be. Too
Oh man,
heavy.
you gotta
Yeah.
love
But we have to
the
we
the
can
whole
get a tool to
blowtorch
cut
and
through
dolly.
metal, though, easy.
What are you doing?
Most metal.
We can make different purchases.
Friday night.
Like we can all go
Friday
in.
night.
One person gets the torch. One person gets the dolly.
I
One
like
person
my
gets
torch
the.
and
What else are we
burn.
getting? A
What
drill.
I'm
am
wondering
the
is
peace
how
I
loud is a
worship.
blowtorch or like a heavy duty welding torch.
Not much at all.
Apparently none of that
They make
matters
very
now.
low noise.
Okay.
Whether or not anybody notices anything.
They are
anymore.
also extremely bright.
Yeah, they're extremely bright.
Luckily, the office is in the room in between a back
front
room
and
and
the
a
back,
front
yeah.
room, and there are no windows.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's very.
right. Let's just.
I mean,
get a-
maybe that's what we need to do.
all right.
And we'll have
Probably beat the place up
two
with
of
a
us.
grenade.
We'll have 2 of us stand guard too,
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. All right.
discreetly.
We'll stand
Okay.
guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We're tough enough, you know.
Let's
Yeah.
go to Home Depot.
You could even be like a
Need
block away watching the
titanium
front of the
drill
store.
bits.
titanium
Oh,
drill
wait,
bits.
from outside? No, I'd rather be inside.
It's harder to keep watch from inside. You can't see people coming up from the side of the building.
I'm gonna sit on the curb.
And we
So you
all
check your phone
communicate
app,
via
and-
phone anyway.
I
so-
will
Discovered
stand
that
watch
the
as well.
nearest
Okay.
Home Depot is like roughly 12 miles away.
Fuck.
We gonna make it?
What time
No.
is it?
Wait, they
It's
close
not
at
quite
8?
8 o'clock. You can get
It's
there,
like 8 o'clock, yeah.
but Home Depots don't exist in the actual city proper of Chicago. You have to like go to the suburbs.
All right, well,
I mean,
Let's
is there
do
a
it.
closer hardware store that's open?
If it's not open, we can break into that hardware store. Like,
Find something to
Yeah,
do.
fuck
Yeah, you can find a local hardware store that's open until 9,
Okay.
but they won't have like as much
Titanium.
stuff.
Oh, heavy duty cutting stuff.
Yeah.
But they'll probably have a torch.
Maybe?
Mm,
Cutting torch. We should just stick with Home Depot.
Okay,
That's a thing.
let's just go to Home Depot.
Oh my
It's
God.
gonna take more time.
This
but-
is we are all over the place here.
your 12 hours is getting eaten up.
I'm like,
We like
What
having
else
nothing.
is it
We have no
I
idea.
have yeah.
drilling a
Totally
safe is
stumped.
a real thing.
if they want the boy, we need the statue to get the boy.
Okay. I text River Carp. I say, listen. The other has the boy. They want the statue. Can we organize a trade?
Can you just trade?
They need both.
I assume they want both.
Yeah.
It's about the sacrifice and the vessel. ...
You have 10 hours and 15 minutes.
Okay. So they need them both.
So, what they say?
That's not gonna happen.
There's no way you can trace Rivercarp's position or anything with your magic technology.
I mean, I think I've been through this and tried to do that. Oh no, yeah, he was inside the library.
Oh, that's right.
So,
was a proxy
let's
in
think,
But
think
he-
about this.
He left.
So, if the statue's in the safe, why would they just leave it unattended like this? Like, you would think that they'd have it with them at all times.
Well, to be fair,
I don't expect the statue to be in the
in the
safe,
safe.
but I do expect something of use.
Yeah.
In the safe.
so you're... Are we to believe that they operate out of this location?
I mean, what is
we
there for us
have
to
exactly
do?
one lead, and it is safe.
And
Pretty
a
much.
hospital gown.
So
So
what can we do
Would,
with the hospital?
that implies...
that means
it
what's in the
means he
safe
was
is
there.
probably
Yeah.
relevant to our situation.
Yeah, because we
The
know
hospital gown means he was here.
Just
we
just
yeah we
blow
know their
that
kid came
shit
through
up.
here.
I know. I'm saying, just chill.
You should all make occult rolls.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, there is.
That is a failure.
Failure over here.
Okay, Gene fails.
I got a
I failed
0-1,
with a 12.
succeeding under 5.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
What did you get?
So, I failed on both Gene and Tony.
Okay.
That was really lucky.
Wow.
I can tell you what it is,
One
but
of
I
us
feel
was
like
made
this is
it
probably the most...
Yeah.
Yes. So, okay.
It was
So
not a
98%
critical
chance.
failure.
Fail. Okay. So Hale rolled a 0-1, which apparently means that for some reason,
Is that a crit? Yeah.
yeah, Hale somehow
It's the best roll.
you
Yes,
don't
it is.
know how this comes to mind. It's possible that when you were a younger cop that had not yet given up on the world, that you had done enough cases that you realized that the Chinese are very, very superstitious people. And you spend so much time here and you're looking around and you're beginning to realize that these statues and these like things that are on the wall and stuff like that, you suddenly recall that Chinese characters look different. Like there's traditional Chinese writing, and then there's like old timey Chinese script that is kind of like basically the equivalent of like Old English or Proto Anglo-Saxon, and the characters look different. And if you read Chinese, you would immediately see that they were different. If you don't read Chinese or any character language, it just looks like weird other scribbles. But as you're looking around, you're starting to realize that almost all of the scrolls in this room are actually a mishmash of traditional Chinese characters and this much older script, which you mostly remember as being used in like generally two things. One is that it's used for like chops for when people use those signature stamps that put red like square stamps for signatures. And the other
Okay.
is for superstitious wards and scripts.
I want to ask a question, but like he got the idea, so I can't.
Well,
I
I mean,
can't
I'm just
affirm.
gonna
And you're
relate
having
this.
one of those-
I'm just gonna relate this to everyone else. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm not really
you're
sure
having
what
one of
this
those weird
means.
Sherlock
These
Holmes
walls
moments where you have
made
a
out of
vision of like
Wait,
the scrolls
guys.
coming off the walls and spinning around your
Yeah.
head and like them coming together and
If-
you're seeing.
If
the
I'm not
scrolls made
crazy, these scripts look different here.
You said that out loud.
Yeah. And I think that these
Do the scripts
Older
look like they're
script.
made out of paper?
They are all made of paper.
Okay.
are
I
used
take
for some sort of
pictures
like
of them with my
warding
phone.
or something.
Right?
I'm just like, that's.
What was the name of the deity, the guardian of hell, whose statue was there?
The
Guangong.
Guangong. I'm gonna Google him and see if there's any specific numbers associated with him.
Yes, there are. There are numbers associated with all the Chinese deities. I don't know what they are, but like
Okay.
numerology is a huge thing in Chinese.
All right.
Plug them into the safe.
Well, we don't
doesn't
know.
work.
No. There's too many. So these, what's your idea about these?
Oh, there are not
scrolls?
enough numbers.
Oh, there's not enough.
No,
Yeah,
when I
there-
say too many numbers, I mean every Chinese deity has numbers attached to them,
Oh.
but there's only 2. So
Ah.
it's used for like the I Ching divination things.
look behind the scrolls if it looks weird.
Yeah, there's some sort of superstitious warding. It looks like. I mean,
Are you examining the scrolls?
yeah, I'm gonna look at them.
As you're
closer.
examining the scrolls, you realize that the ink has seeped through the paper, and as you look in the back, you're thinking that it's probably not ink, but actually blood that all these scrolls are written in.
There's something weird going on.
I think this
at
is written in
Peaceful
blood.
Rivers.
Not so peaceful.
And so
They're like talismans
Like a contract.
or
Like-
a contract.
Or it's
yeah.
or it's set up by one of the entities to ward against the other.
Sure.
sure,
Could be.
yeah, which would mean this would be a great place to hide the
So
statue.
if we were to take the scrolls down,
Is that just a terrible idea?
maybe.
We probably have to burn him.
I mean, they're maybe. Let's
Let's start by taking them down.
yeah.
Let's start by
take
They're
them
just
taking
down.
hanging on the wall.
Good
yeah.
Let's
call.
take them down
I
and
will take it down.
gently
I watch them while they take it back.
gently put them into the
Still wearing
body
gloves.
refrigerator lockers and
Okay.
shut them.
Okay, so you take all the scrolls off the wall, you put them all into one of the body storage lockers, and
That
so the
sounds
walls
like
are
a
now
bad
bare
idea.
now. And the first thing you notice is you can tell from the like shadows on the walls that these scrolls have been hanging up here a long time. Like you can see, even though the room is not exposed to light, you can see that
It's like fading.
they've been there's
Yeah.
been fading and they've been up
Wow.
here a long time, long enough to leave clean spaces behind them.
Oh, I took a picture first so we can put him back.
So
when
did
we're
she.
done. Okay,
She
yeah.
has they're up in
Nice.
the Google Drive now.
Good call.
Good idea.
All right, so
Smart.
Yeah.
A smart idea. You
so
came
first of
up
all,
with
you should
Yeah.
make a Mythos check.
Okay. Certainly.
Come on, 1.
It's 59.
Okay, and then you should both make occult checks.
Which
Who
one?
did you point
Hale
to?
and-
Oh, sorry, Hale and
Gene.
Gene.
A cult again?
Yeah.
88.
Not
I got
another
a
one.
2 out of 45.
Whoa!
Nice.
Another crit.
Dude, a cult
This
buddy.
is the session where James just hands us information.
me your eye.
I don't know how yet.
The statue is not in the safe, but it was.
Do I have an idea
just
of
know
what
that?
would be in the safe? Is the safe empty? Do I feel
No,
like it's empty?
you feel like there's a lot of valuable stuff in that safe, but not the statue.
Not the stuff we want.
Valuable.
Like you have this image of like a space where the statue was in the shape. Everything else is like ingots of things and piles of paper.
But do I feel like it's the stuff that's in there is valuable to, in like a supernatural way?
Yeah, like why would it mess
Just
with
in
your eye?
a monetary value.
Yeah, like valuable in the real world sense.
You
So-
guys, I don't think the statue's in that safe.
How do you know
Why
that?
is that?
Where is it?
I got a bit of a, like a hunch.
Can you tell where it went with this hunch?
Basically, that it was in there, but maybe it's not in there anymore.
Okay, but what about your eye?
B.
It was in there.
What about the eye? Do you think the eye gave me the hunch?
No, did she say to give it
Nobody
to me?
told me anything. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just saying,
Well,
it's like,
let me know when she does, man. I mean, I'm waiting.
We got a doctor right here.
well, what I'm
Straight
saying,
up.
I'm not popping Gene's eye out and putting it into
Talk
Hale.
about it.
what the fuck are you?
As a doctor, your first thought is that's not how eye transplants work.
Tony's just like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that it would be a big waste of time to mess with this safe. We need to think of some new plan.
Okay, let's get out of
Alright,
here for now then.
Let's get out of here.
We put
we
the
should,
scrolls
yeah, we put
back.
the scrolls back.
All right. Is everyone involved in putting the scrolls back up?
Sure.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'll
touching
help.
this.
I will be.
Is there anyone who?
I've got the pictures.
All right. So you've got the pictures.
Yeah.
All right. So are you like part of the process, or are you just instructing?
You can probably call them the shots.
Yeah, I mean, where everything.
Yeah,
goes.
you're like
Okay.
looking at your
Pulling up the
picture and
pictures.
All right.
and
telling us
looking.
where to go.
So you're putting the scrolls back up. Robbie is giving you instructions and things like that. Genus is standing there watching everything. I'm guessing Tony is also standing aside.
Yeah, we're doing a whole lot of like
Yes.
as we're trying our best not to touch anything.
Hold on, and not touch anything.
And as you guys are all putting scrolls up, you hear a clacking noise as Robbie drops her phone and then has another seizure.
Great.
Oh no!
Tony goes and looks at the phone.
All right.
It's just
What empathy?
It's just the picture.
it's basically she took one of those like scan pictures so that she could like see.
Okay,
All right.
the
Well,
things.
So who else is
And-
helping
Can't
with the
read
scrolls?
that.
I was helping with.
Okay,
I was
so I'll
helping.
quickly hand
Yeah.
the phone to you, Kyle, and then I'll try to hold Robbie down.
Yeah,
Keep
yeah.
her- Fuck,
Yeah,
fuck,
put something in
fuck.
her mouth.
Hurry
You
up.
should have gotten her taken care of at the hospital.
We need to
Yeah,
get her
yeah.
out of here. Hurry
Okay,
up.
okay. I'll finish putting them up.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but we decided against it.
So you're in the room
Okay.
and all your friends are gone again, and it's just you.
Friends.
And the room is cloudy
Okay.
and vague, but you can see everything in here. And you see all the scrolls on the wall, and they are like fiery bright, like glowy red blood. Like not bright in the sense of providing a lot of light, but glowy in kind of a dark sense.
Okay.
You can also see that beneath the floorboards are a circle of these characters drawn underground beneath the wooden floorboards. And it's a ring of like, and you're not entirely sure, but you've seen random I Ching divination circles and like various like books in Chinese mythology and stuff like that. And it's just under the floorboards. And there's a similar one drawn into the ceiling beneath the plaster.
Oh. Do I have my phone with me in this world, or is it just me?
No, it's just you.
Okay.
The other interesting thing is that where the safe is pitch black. Like there's like it's an opaque space.
Okay. I reach into the space.
As soon as your hand makes contact with it, it's like touching a block of the coldest ice you've ever like it's solid and like immovable. It doesn't even
Okay.
feel like it has like surface tension.
Okay.
It's like hitting whatever you could imagine would be the hardest thing in the universe.
Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to look. What is in? Can I see the freezer? Is there anything in the freezer?
You're just in this room.
Just in this room. Okay, and I can't. I try the door. See if I can get.
The two doors are not real.
Oh.
Like you try to open them
Yeah.
and you realize, oh, they're trick doors. This is just a room with some doors that are like made up here. It's like a film set door.
Okay. Can I try to like pry up the floorboards?
You don't have any tools.
No, nothing to do that. Okay.
They may be plastered down.
Uh,
But you can sort of see like the parts of the room that are what you saw in the other world are kind of like translucent to you. And allows you to see past it to like the actual like scripted room that's drawn into this world.
is the statue still there?
The Kuan Yin statue?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Or the Guan Gong statue? No.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, the two floating sticks of incense are.
Oh, that is interesting. I suppose I take a closer look at the scrolls. They look exactly the same.
They look exactly the same except they're
Oh.
black with fiery red letters.
Oh. Does it look like I can move them? Can I like grab one?
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna grab one
Okay.
and put it back in the freezer and see if anybody.
No, you can't get out of this room.
Oh, I can't get out of the room. Okay.
What do you do with it once you've taken it down? Like, are you just draping it over your shoulder?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of
Put it on the
looking
desk.
at the front and the back of it. I want to see like.
It feels like parchment, but it's completely black, whereas in the world, the paper was white.
Oh.
And the script
okay.
is only on one side and you can't see it from the other side is just pitch black.
Okay. I recognize any of the symbols or anything. Is there like a pen and a paper in the room that I could
Not that you can
with?
interact with.
Okay.
You've seen it in your pocket, though.
Oh,
It's like
I
a game of Myst.
Yeah.
in my purse.
Just go around
Is
poke
my
things
purse
until-
open?
Yeah.
What happens?
No.
It's on.
Oh no, I don't.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. This is-
This is even
Now I
more
feel
messed
dumb.
up than this. This is scarier than
No, just this
Okay.
part.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I could like bite my finger, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like maybe you just need to.
Yeah, write
Like,
something.
hang out.
Write something in
Chill
blood.
out.
I
Yeah.
sacrificed my
I
body
try
onto
to
the
poke
scroll.
the scroll with the black mask,
Hide the
like
scroll.
and see if the scroll penetrates it at all.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, clear.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Into
No,
the
it
void.
just so
Just
you
bounce
feel the
down.
hitting,
Yeah.
no sound.
Weird. Okay, well, I'm gonna do my best to memorize these symbols, I guess. Maybe.
What do you do with the scroll that you've taken off the wall?
I poked the thing with it, and then I'm gonna set it on the desk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Robbie comes out of her seizure, and again, she's unconscious.
Okay. Cool.
Shit.
She seems to be back. She seems to be stable again. I'm gonna check her vitals.
All right.
Is she just unconscious? Do I need
Yeah,
to be
it's
worried?
like it's just like in the car where like she had a
Okay.
seizure and then she's been unconscious for a bit.
Okay.
You and Tony are just like standing around watching this whole process.
Yeah.
One of the scrolls on the wall is now blank.
Only.
Like all the characters are gone.
Wait, only we see it?
No, everyone can see it.
You guys.
Yo,
Take a look.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Whew.
Is that's probably bad, right?
That's like
probably
a
not
ward
good.
being used up, you know?
I think, yeah, something's fucked up now.
All right. You know what? There's nothing for us here. We should leave.
Let's just-
Somebody help me
They'll-
carry Robbie
Listen, they know how to fix it.
out. Yeah.
You got plenty of
Bring
blood.
it back.
Let's just cut themselves up and, make a new one.
Besides, there's nothing important here, right? We're not like it's not like we're giving anybody access to something that they.
We probably are, but who cares?
Yeah,
Somebody help me
fuck
carry
it.
Robbie out.
All right. Yeah, Miles helps you carry Robbie out.
Okay. So we should carry her back out to the street.
Yeah.
And what are we doing now? Because we don't have any leads. We don't have it. We don't have a statue.
Statue was there. Now it's somewhere else.
Okay, so clearly they're still looking for the boy and not the statue. So they have the statue, and the statue's not here. I'm just kind of saying this out of
Yeah.
character. They want the boy, but they don't have the boy. And are we convinced that the other entity has the boy, but not the statue?
I'm gonna try to gently tap Robbie awake.
She starts to come to,
Robbie.
which is lucky because at some point they're like, there's a group of men with an unconscious woman there on the street.
Yeah. Robbie,
What?
you're,
In
Hello?
2017, that does not go well.
Robbie,
We're not-
are you right? You had another seizure. What happened?
No, we were in the room, and then everybody was gone.
Yeah, no, in the super smelly alley.
No.
We carried you out here after you had a seizure and passed out.
Take me someplace else. This place smells bad.
One of the scrolls is blank. Did you do anything?
I picked it up and put it on the desk. You didn't.
Okay.
And it's weird. The safe in there was like a black mass. It wasn't. You couldn't touch it.
We don't have any way of triggering that state from you.
There's also writings on the ceiling and on the floor,
What kind of writings?
like a circle of symbols and.
Okay, let's
Characters.
leave.
Both
Circle.
the ceiling
A circle
and
and
the
symbols
floor.
is always, it's a sacrifice circle. Have you seen any horror movie or? I mean, they
Play some video games.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's like standard stuff.
She gives a thorough enough description that
Yeah.
anyone who has any experience would be able to have an understanding that these are like Buddhist or Taoist wheel symbols. You see them in various either in art or in temples or whatnot.
It's like a ward, though. We
It's
think
either
it's a ward.
or a divination circle because I don't know if you've seen the I Ching. They've got like those like 3 bars that are either a solid bar or a broken bar or something like that, and there's concentric circles with different versions of them in there.
So
sort of like the
If we
Yeah, to get more information, we could
Like the
recreate
Korean
the
flag?
happenstance.
Yeah, very much like that, except with slightly more.
I'd be worried about your mental state, but if we could trigger that in you again, and you could blank out the other scrolls.
but she didn't even know it's just is coming and going.
I just moved the scroll. I didn't blink it out.
well, but it blanked out in this world.
You must have had some sort of effect on it, just
It's,
like
it's
the
something
car.
that looks like this.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, okay.
That's like the Zodiac.
Yeah, except with a lot more stuff.
Okay.
Kyle, do you think that they're trying to do a sacrifice with your child?
I don't know.
There's nothing we can do here then.
I'm pretty sure they're trying to
Is
do a
there anything we can do
sacrifice with your
anywhere
child.
else?
We could go to
I guess we
a
could go-
local occult shop and ask what the symbols mean. Would that be okay? Is that like a thing?
We're
I
in
feel like
Chinatown.
now-
There's
You're
got to
in
be a shop
Chinatown.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I feel like
Okay.
5 white people and 3 white cops show up at a Chinese.
That's what they meant. Yeah, that's great.
You are now at the point realizing
That's
that it is like 9:30 on a weekday.
I say we
so
just
there's,
drink
like,
the night away.
There's some drunk people here and stuff like that.
Kyle, could you use a drink?
I could definitely use a drink. Want to go to a Chinese bar?
Drink until the apocalypse comes.
No, we have. Miles only has till sunrise to get your kid, or else they're gonna kill him.
You know, I don't care anymore.
Oh yeah, there's definitely karaoke going.
You
If you
don't
want to go
care.
karaoke,
Son's dead.
You saw your son
Yeah,
not 5 hours ago.
he's probably dead. I've been asked. We got to find this statue to get him back. I don't know what to do. Like, it's an impossible task. And as far as I'm aware, one side has the body, the other side has the statue.
They're not willing to talk to each other.
Neither
Both
of them
are
are
smarter than us.
Yeah, neither of them are gonna win. So
and only Miles dies. You guys will be fine.
Yeah, we're
go to
free
a
to
bar.
choose how we die.
I'm really not okay with this, but I don't know what option we have. I got nothing.
Well,
So could you search for the symbol on the internet? And
Let's
see
go do
exactly
that.
what it means.
Miles, you got
Sure,
buddies
I mean,
on.
do you have the?
You've got buddies on the
Can I
internet.
draw
There's
it
got to
out?
be at least a Chinese
You could,
friend
it'll
that
take
you
a
could
while.
make. In
Let's-
the next
all right.
It's
just
pretty
go,
extensive.
just go to like a chat
and they're
room
unfamiliar characters.
and be like,
Oh, okay.
hey,
So it'd be like-
anybody want to be my, put like Omegle or
let's
be like, here's some Chinese symbols.
let's go to a bar. Let's go to a bar. I'll get us the first round. You can draw the picture and you can look it up online.
All right.
We'll just go from there.
Okay.
We'll do that. We'll see if it.
All right,
see
you
if
go
it-
in, table for 8. There's like karaoke going on in the back. It's like a very. Wait, first of all, are you going high end or like regular?
Regular.
Okay, so then there's a karaoke going on in the back,
Yeah.
and it's like dark, and clearly the tables are a little bit sticky. They find this big table of 8 people. You all sit around it. They come out and they bring you a little drink menu that's like one of those placard menus, and it's very clear that it's like mostly English stuff. So it's like, oh look, it's the white person menu. It's got like beers and stuff like that, and it's got exotic Tsing Tao.
Okay. So Robbie, you draw the circle and the symbols as best you can from your memory.
There's some really good looking frat boys trying to impress their sorority things, and it turns out they're really good at karaoke for some reason.
Am I able to send a text message to my lawyer?
Oh yeah.
I don't want to call him, but I just send a text message. I'm just like, yeah, I heard your voicemail. I've been kind of busy today. Could you get the police to look into that statue? Okay, thanks, bye.
A couple moments later, it's like, of course, I've been on it for the last day.
That's what I pay you for.
He's good at his job. Like he knows what he's supposed to be doing.
Okay. Anyway, so I get as good of a like that symbol.
gosh.
I get as good as I can of it, and start doing some research on it.
Tell me.
Yeah, and so she starts to draw things.
You think you know?
And once she draws enough of it, your research shows that this is like these magical circles are about as ubiquitous in Asia as like pentagrams are in the West.
Okay.
Like there's just infinite versions of them that have different characters and symbols depending on what you're trying to do with them.
Human sacrifice.
Okay. Do you like? There's no way she actually remembers all the symbols.
She
Right?
cannot remember enough details to give exactly what the details are.
But there's the pictures on the phone.
Well, it's
No, she didn't have her phone.
She didn't have her
the
phone.
circles
she has
from above
pictures
and
of
below.
the scrolls, which is what triggered her vision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
so
visions
yeah,
of the circle.
so I tried to get those. Like, I figure out how to get those translated then.